Anyone who decides to go to medical school earns our highest admiration for pursuing a lifelong endeavor to cure disease, aid the suffering, and make breakthroughs. But med school is tough enough as it is, so it helps when you have friends from the same community who are there for you.
Chalan Amte, and roughly translates to a pathway to healing, and that's what we want to create. Not only a pathway program to medical school or to medical training, but also now a pathway for once you're at training, how do we get back to our communities?
Being from the island, you're able to give such a unique perspective to your med school application, to providing some kind of healthcare to the island, and I think that's very impactful and very powerful, and that's something that we want to inspire our prospective doctors to kind of practice.
Chalan Amte is an advisory group run by tenured healthcare professionals and locally bred med students as a support network to ease the process of preparing for the rigors of becoming a doctor, which of course includes the always fun MCAT exam.
It doesn't get easier than like after the MCAT, but I think as you prepare, you become more prepared to like deal with what's to come, and so you become better at managing your time, just finding better study strategies, and just interacting with people.
Preparation is key, and physicians generally don't like surprises, so the members held a free workshop at UOG with pre-med students to break down the decisions to be made and the hurdles that they can expect.
People who are our own, who are willing to come back and fight for our people, people who are willing to stay here, people who know the culture, who know the families, who understand the challenges and the burdens and the hardships that our own go through.
The group's innovative approach is one that hopefully other pursuits emulate in their industries, like for law school, engineering, business, or higher education.
Why we're so eager to help people, because we all know how challenging it was for us to find our own journey, our own path, and that's where the passion really stems from. We want to help hold hands with our community and bring everyone else on board, and our greatest hope is just lead a new generation where the gaps start closing in.
We made it. We know from our experience. So it's important for us to kind of encourage them to, even if there was a moment where you felt like, oh, you're not going to make it, to kind of reignite that spark of wanting to become a physician, and that's what our message is here today.
But most future doctors tend to be high-performance overachievers, so having diverse interests is absolutely encouraged.
If you weren't pursuing a medical career, what would your dream job be?
We actually asked these questions earlier to each other, but I think I would probably do something with like baking or like culinary school.
I would want to be a pilot. I was always interested in planes growing up.
Chalan Amte's mentorship is building community, enriching Guam's system of care workforce, and making themselves, and those right behind them, better doctors.
We all are very passionate and inspired to come back as doctors, but we know that we're not going to be able to do it alone. If we do it alone, it's going to be so difficult. So we want to empower anyone else who's willing to kind of bear that yoke to be able to come back as well.